This is football analysis, and I'm here with
Austin.
so a loss today. How do you feel about today's match?
Well, we have nothing to play for. You get it? We have nothing to play for. I mean, we've lost several crucial games. Palace, Drew Burnley, the Chelsea game, the Brentford draw. So today's game wasn't really that of any magnitude for Manchester United. It was Arsenal's game to lose. And lucky enough for them, they got a scrappy win. So that's that.
So how did you play?
Me, this is obviously one of the best performances against Arsenal from any team this season. We outplayed them tactically. The courage was there. I had a backline that Crystal Palace whooped 4 goals. You get so bringing that backline against Arsenal, who has obviously scored the a majority of the goals this season, and then conceding only 1 goal, and that was due to a poor positioning of Casemiro, tells you the whole story of the game. It was Manchester United game. This is what we want. Yes, it's a loss, but it's something we can build upon. I have better things to do with my players. You get it? So Martinez was ready. Bruno was also fairly ready. Rashford too was training. But it's a match that hold no water. You get it? So we can do away with this game, get set for the FA Cup final, and then, put the medal on our neck.
All right, you bragged for a supposed win against Arsenal. What happened?
Well, I think anybody with common sense will see that when I was bragging, I had a good team available. I didn't foresee Bruno, Rashford, Varane, and the likes being out of the game. You get it? So it was more like me seeing a full-blown, a full-strength Manchester United team going against this Arsenal. But then before today's game, it was a shame for us. We had a lot of players on the sidelines. You get it? I mean, the guys that was even available today, I didn't expect that they would live up to the billing this much. But then, well, it's okay. It's just a loss. It's just a loss for us. It's not like we had anything we were pursuing in the first place, so it's just a loss for us. And beating Arsenal, me bragging about beating Arsenal, is not something I'm doing because it's it's worth something for me. I've done it on several occasions. So I was bragging from that point, knowing fully well that Arsenal are somebody that I beat casually. You get it? So I was expecting the point. I was expecting the win, but I didn't see the injuries. So I lost the game not to Arsenal. I lost the game to the ill luck of injuries that I had. Give me a full strength team. Give me my Bruno in place of McTominay. Give me my Martinez in place of Evans. Give me Luke Shaw in place of Wan-Bissaka. And then you can swap Wan-Bissaka for Dalot. You get it? And then you see where the game goes. I mean, if I have a small Kobie Mino being in that midfield, try to out-trump Partey, outplay Odegaard, and then put Declan Rice out of his position. That should tell you what will happen if I have a full strength team on the pitch. You understand? So even though I bragged about beating Arsenal, I still come out of this loss fully proud of my performance today. It was a loss, good and fine, but it was a loss that doesn't count for anything for me.
All right, Arsenal have never won at Old Trafford or lead at Old Trafford for the past 16 years, and today it happened that they've broken the whatever it is. So what can you say about that?
Well, that should tell you the stature of Manchester United. Yes, that should tell you the stature. Let me tell you something. Manchester United is the only team in the league that every time we go 1-0 up in halftime, we don't eventually lose the game. We win the game. You understand? Manchester United is the only team that has that record. Now, if they come to tell you that Arsenal has never won at Old Trafford, maybe first half lead in over 16 years, that should tell you the smallness of Arsenal. Yes, because teams like Palace have done it. Teams like Wolves have come to do it. Even Chelsea that just rose up in 2004, they've done it. So that should tell you where where Arsenal is at the moment. So if you're playing against a team for 16 years and you've not gone there to lead at halftime, it's embarrassing. Yes, it's embarrassing. So them doing it today, kudos to them, congratulations to them. They can take that as a medal and wear it on their neck for the rest of the season because obviously that's the only medal that will be on their neck. So I don't count it for anything. It's their win. They can hold it and then go wherever.
All right, the third, you said Chelsea is meant to be at where they are, and today, talking about today, they are on top of Manchester United. What can you say about that?
That's the dynamics of football. That is the dynamics of football. Sometimes you're up, tomorrow you're down. You get it? So, and the dynamics didn't favor me. Injury-wise, officiating-wise, there and there, things didn't even go as planned. But then it's like that sometimes. Last season, Arsenal planned on winning the title, City bossed them. This season again is another rat race. So it's the dynamics. You're here today, tomorrow you're there. Do you understand? So Chelsea being on top of Manchester United is not really any strange happening. It's not even tremendous on their part. I mean, it's a conference league. Both Manchester United and Chelsea should not be competing for the conference league position. That was why the last interview I had about Manchester United qualifying for Europe, I said I don't want Manchester United to qualify for conference. I'd rather want my team to be at home than go to conference. I mean, that league was formed 2 years ago. Why play it? It's for third degree teams in Europe. Why play it? There's no point. It carries no charisma, no respect, no dignity, no honor for teams of Manchester United caliber. So what do I need it for? It's either I go to the Europa League and then I go to what's it called, or I go to the UCL, and I still have a shot at the Europa League. I mean, I have a FA Cup final coming up. A win there gives me a direct ticket to the Europa. Do you understand? So good and fine. Chelsea can go with whatever it is they have on there.
All right, let's talk about your team. Today, Amrabat and Kobie did an amazing job today on that midfield. What can you say about the partnership? Do you think that partnership can go further tomorrow or next in the upcoming games?
Well, it's not about looking at what the partnership will bring in the future. Manchester United wanted to make a statement that this Arsenal team are not incredible. That was why you saw an Amrabat who has sat on the bench majority of the season, and then you have a Kobie, a debutant, coming into the game, burst all Arsenal's midfield, 100 million rice, and a PFA nominated Odegaard, and a party that was bought for a huge amount of money. Do you understand? 8 million on loan, Amrabat, then Kobie, a free boy from the academy. Do you understand? And it tells you what we wanted to do. Make Arsenal feel small. And we did make them feel small. We did make them feel small. They sat back shamelessly. They didn't come out. We were waiting for a moment to attack, which we didn't give them. If Casemiro had composed himself, didn't lose concentration, run back, it should have been a stalemate. It should have been a stalemate. I did it to Liverpool at Anfield. It should have been a new draw. Yes, it would have been a new draw. So that tells you that what we wanted to do today was to give Arsenal a run for their money. Make them understand that there's really nothing to their team. Yes, there's nothing to their team. And we showed today that there was nothing to their team. All their players, all their big performers this season were substituted at intervals. Saka left, Odegaard left. So that tells you the story. We play them out of the park. Well, sometimes football's like that. You win, you play the game, you lose the point. Sometimes you win the point, but you don't play the game. And sometimes it comes together. You get a good game, you get a good result. Chelsea yesterday, we are not the best side against Nottingham Forest. But I mean, quality showed on the pitch individually, and then they got the 3 points. So it's like that.
All right. So what about Amad Diallo today? Amad Diallo being amazing today and coming or starting the game ahead of Anthony. What can you say about that?
Well, I think Ten Hag has been a little bit, I think it's disappointing from Ten Hag. Having such a talent on the bench and not giving him game time the entire season. Playing Anthony as if that's the only option we have. I'm honestly really disappointed. Like, I didn't expect that this Amad of a guy had this much game. Look at the way he played today. He was dancing through Arsenal's tacklers. You give him 3 players, he beats them. You give him 4 players, he beats them. Look at the Crawford's pass to Garnacho. It shows you that this is a quality on the pitch. I don't know where is Ten Hag's loss. If you had given that boy a chance, probably would have won some games. You understand? So it's his loss. Going to next season, at least, you know what he has now. So he can do with it what he wants.
All right. Generally, what can you say about Onana and the general performance of Manchester United as a team?
Well, I think Onana is starting to show that he's worth every penny that was used to sign him. You get it? There was an incredible save he made for the, the Martinelli shot, because it was like 3-4 yards away from the goalpost. And then, Martinelli shot with every power that he had. Every single power that he had in his leg, he shot with it. And Onana parried it out of the post. That tells you the state of the quality of my goalkeeper. You get it? I think for the amount we signed him from Inter Milan, it's a freak buy. You get it? It's so cheap. A goalkeeper good on his feet, has composure, can make saves, gives right passes for this modern day game. Getting him for 40 million, it's just amazing. That was a good deal for Manchester United. And then for the overall performance of the team, I think they should not dwell on the loss. They shouldn't dwell on the loss. What they should do is take the positives. You played probably the best side in the league this season by points, at least preceding as Manchester City's game against Tottenham on Tuesday. So if you are playing the best side in the league and then we play this much, this way, we play this way, and then They can just go and then be proud of themselves. They can be proud of themselves.
All right. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah.
Please, guys, if you are watching, keep watching and don't forget to follow us on all social media handle at Football Analysis and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you guys for watching and see you on the next one.